Hi, and welcome to More to Media on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Jeff Swartz, and I have an awesome guest with me, Mark Westlake, who is the founder and CEO of GearBrain. And I'm really excited to talk about this one because it's all about the connectivity of your household. Thanks for being on the show, Mark.
Oh, thanks for having me, Jeff. It's a pleasure.
So I'm stealing this from your website because I think it's really concise and is exactly what you do. You help people find, buy, and connect any smart device. Can you tell us a little bit more about GearBrain?
Sure. So I started GearBrain to solve this problem of connectivity, compatibility, and interoperability, right? So I saw the Internet of Things coming. I saw nobody was focusing on the consumer and helping them navigate this new connected world that we're entering in. So I realized that we needed to do something differently. We needed to go, there needed to be a source that could simplify, really make it easier because especially when you saw when the Echo came out how easy they made things, and people loved it, and they just plugged and play. So I created GearBrain to solve this problem, to make it easier and I recognized too that through my own searching and buying of products and stuff, I recognize that one, Google and Amazon, which are probably the two biggest search engines or product search engines out there that people are using, they're not easy to use. And I'm not saying don't use them. I mean, everybody's going to use them. It's just easy. It's the way everybody's been taught, but there's got to be a better way where you can go and find, buy, and learn how to connect all these devices in one place. So that's the genesis, and that's what we built here at GearBrain.
Yeah, and I mean Google and Amazon have so much, and Amazon has their own connected devices as well too, which makes it a little bit more not biased, but they're going to push their Blink systems and their Echo and everything a little bit harder than some competitors, right?
Absolutely. You know, there's talk about this new wireless protocol that's coming out. So if you take a step back and say, okay, right now, all these devices, whether it's your home security system, your smart speakers, any connected device, they all work on a wireless connection. The popular ones are Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, right? Then you have, your closed systems, which are like Thread, which Apple uses a lot, or you have Z-Wave and Zigbee, which are very popular with their low frequency, very secure connection, wireless connection, which many of your home security systems use, right? And then now there's this new wireless protocol that's coming out that's called Matter that's going to allow you to bring home a Matter device and connect it so you can get an Apple to work with a Google to work with an Amazon. But really, what's that key differentiator? And that's where this all confusion comes, and you're going to have limitations. People need to differentiate themselves. So yeah, Apple's got to differentiate themselves compared to Google, compared to Amazon, all these different other devices. And so I think what you're gonna, the consumer, nobody's focused on the consumer. They're all focusing on the technology, which at the end of the day, the consumer doesn't care. They want it to work. They want it simple. They want to make it easy. So the ones who make it easy, I think, are the ones who are going to win.
Yeah, and I think and this show is all about media advertising and entrepreneurship. So I like laying the foundation for this, but I also think that's an important topic because it's really still just getting started. You have the early adopters years ago that were doing it. Now it's becoming more commonplace. Why is it important for an advertiser or a company and a brand to really understand how connected devices work and what the future holds as well too?
Well, the way I look at it, these are all new platforms. They're all in their infancy stages, right? So let's take the smart speaker, right? You could do voice search, right? So an advertiser, wouldn't it be great, if you asked, a question I have Alexa right over here, and it's muted, so it won't go off when I say the name. But like
Oh
if you
yeah.
ask Alexa, what about, what's the best smart device, security camera out there, and it'll come back and ask questions. And wouldn't it be great that you could follow it up, with, allowing the advertiser to know, okay, they're searching for my product. Hey, you need help installing that. You need help on doing that. So these are all going to become, I've always said since day one, we're all going to have a Jarvis, right? Just like Iron Man, right? We're all going to
Yep.
have this voice activated assistant that's going to go with us. Like if you think about Iron Man, it was in the suit, so it's a wearable. It was in the house. It's in the car, right? It's in the office. It's everywhere he goes, right? And we're all going to have one of those in time. So understanding how that interaction works for an advertiser is going to be important because at the end of the day, advertisers go where the eyeballs go, right? So if more and more people, and they're talking about billions of these devices out there, how do you get those, use that or leverage that to communicate with your customers? That's what an advertiser has to do.
Yeah, and it's creating a whole new world of opportunities for advertisers. It's going to be also a very competitive space at some point, so early adoption can be really key. And that's really why I wanted you to be on the show. And we're actually already out of time, Mark. But I appreciate you sharing a little bit with us about GearBrain and how it relates to kind of my world.
Well, great. Thank you for having me. And yeah, if you need any help with finding, buying, and connecting a smart device, give us a call.
Absolutely. And if anybody watching this needs help as well too, obviously, we're going to have all of Mark's information at dailyadbrief.com. I appreciate you watching More to Media here on Daily Ad Brief. And until next time, I'm Jeff Swartz.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.